Our cool down's going to continue this afternoon across the central coast. It will be a little bit more noticeable for those inland locations, but we are waking up to some patchy low clouds around the immediate coast. Live look from Domenico's on the Wharf in Monterey. It's actually a pretty calm start to your Thursday. Look at this, that water even a bit glossy out there. We had some breezy conditions a little bit earlier this morning. Those winds have definitely died down quite a bit compared to what they were even just a couple hours ago. But again, other than those patchy low clouds, we are waking up to those clear conditions. And I say that because the Futurecast still wants to give us those low clouds around the immediate coast down along the Salinas Valley. And we are not seeing that this morning. We are actually clear on the north side of the Salinas Valley. Our near coastal cities are clear, including Salinas, Prudell. We're only seeing those low clouds around the immediate coast. North side of the bay still remaining on the clear side as well. And again, I'm showing you that, or telling you that, because Futurecast still wants to bring those low clouds in. Now, I do think we will see more of those low clouds tomorrow, but they will be patchy this afternoon on the southern eastern portion of the bay. We're going to have plenty of sunshine on the north side of the bay and sunny skies for those inland locations. And we are going to be overall cooler, but again, we probably won't notice it much around the coast. Low clouds will start to fill into the bay, and then overnight, yes, I am expecting these low clouds to return overnight into tomorrow morning. They will be a bit more widespread moving into our valley locations as well. And we could be waking up with that deepening marine layer. We could be waking up to some patchy drizzle in a few locations, especially on the southern eastern portion of the bay tomorrow morning, maybe even some patchy fog. Let's get to those temperatures today, though. Pleasant on the north side of the bay. We'll be in those low to mid 70s. We'll be in those 80s in the San Lorenzo Valley, upper 70s to low 80s for those higher elevations. And we will have a more westerly wind today that will drop Davenport into those low 60s. And I should say west northwesterly winds still in play. But with those winds coming off the water, that's going to keep places like Marina and Castroville a little bit cooler in those low to mid 60s, but still warm on the north side of the bay with low 70s expected around Watsonville, 67 in Salinas, 78 in Hollister. Still warm for the Santa Clara Valley. We'll be in those mid to upper 80s. Monterey Peninsula, you'll be the cool spot today. We'll be in those low to mid 60s, mostly low 60s this afternoon. But places like Monterey and Seaside, you'll be a tad warmer. We tend to see some pockets of sunshine out there throughout the afternoon. Up and down the Salinas Valley, we are seeing those temperatures in those 80s yesterday. Most locations in the valley will be in those 70s, with the exception of King City in those low 80s. And we will still have some toasty temperatures inland, though not as warm as earlier this week. Pinnacles, Parkfield, Bradley, San Antonio Valley, you'll all be in those low to mid 90s today. Once you're back at the coast, you can expect those mid 70s for Big Sur and Carmel Valley. 7-day forecast, here's what you can expect. We are expecting more of those low clouds around the coast tomorrow. That's been pretty persistent with the models. So expect some grayer conditions, especially tomorrow morning. But once we head through the weekend, look at that, mostly sunny skies. And we are going to see a gradual warm up through the weekend, returning us to those seasonal averages. And then we'll actually bump back above those seasonal averages Tuesday and Wednesday. We're really going to see that warm up happening early next week into the middle part of next week inland. By Wednesday, we could actually see those triple digits returning to some of our far interior locations. But until then, we're going to see a couple cooler days here around the central coast before we start to warm up through the weekend. Most of our inland spots will remain under sunny skies.